We got a line of people. Eric, King of Davin, I thought justice would find you through Radovia's hands, but I suppose I will need to step in. I thought justice would find you. You didn't think that I would believe your alleged proof that you did not murder my father? Truly, it seems to me that you have sentenced an innocent person to death. How does that make you feel? I saw through your lies, Eric. You would not only kill someone for your own wrongdoing, but I see that you also perform evil occult practices. You always have a dirty trick up your sleeve, don't you, Eric? I suppose witchcraft is a perfect fit for a deceiver like you. Falling mountains right where you need them. There's no explanation for this, other than magic. Is this how you poisoned my father? Magic like this is dangerous and it must be banished. There's only one way to set things right. Davern needs to be purged of all witchcraft, starting from your throne room. I will remove all things diabolical from this world. The truth will come out, and you will pay for your sins. Ivo, the king of Atana. Some people are just not happy with me. Just not happy at all. Has he lost his mind? Evil tricks? The collapsing mountains were nothing but sheer luck at a dreadful time. If Atana's army reaches Davern, we will all be doomed. Other kings probably won't help us, but I need to try. I will call the King's Summit. Reach out for help from all the royal crowns. Damn it all. What am I going to do without Audrey? He sacrificed himself for this family. If he only knew. So this isn't the end. It looks like we will be under siege. We need to stock up on supplies. Perhaps 5 large crates of supplies will be enough. I'd better chip in whatever we can at the end of each week. Xerox, thanks for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate the lurk. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Your Grace, a small family living on the edge of the village has recently lost their child due to fever. Little I could have done, but I helped them bury the poor mite. We prayed for her soul, and I've blessed the spirit on your behalf. The parents were grateful for the help and support of the King's men. Hey, +2 for the people. That's good, because the people don't like me very much right now. Your Grace, Torlando made me bring a stuffed monster head to his house. I am not sure what he has been writing about, but he seemed very eager. Cool. Your Grace. That's all. I don't really need her right now. Aye, Your Grace. Your Grace, things have gotten out of hand. They are taking the children. Jacek and Wesek are now gone. Why didn't you send your men, Your Grace? I see we can't count on your support at all. What sort of king are you that doesn't care for his people? I think we'll be moving to another village. We have no choice, Your Grace. We need to protect our children. I'm deeply sorry that I couldn't help. I wish you a better life in another town. -6! I'm losing the support of the people one by one. Your Grace, I went outside to get some carrots from the pantry. I get back and all my pots, pans, jugs, cutlery, and mugs are smashed. I can't even leave the kitchen for 1 second. This is the doing of some imp. Oh, I'm sure. I tried to lure him out with some onions, but he's a clever little feller. The worst part, it hasn't happened just once. Every time I go out, I come back to a devastated kitchen. That imp needs to be dealt with straight away. Well, the hunter is busy, so I will send the witch. I think magic spell will deal with the imp easily. The witch will know how to chase it away. Thank you, Your Grace. I suppose magic will do a better job than onions. Your Grace, I went to milk a cow this morning. To my surprise, our Diddy, the finest, healthiest cow in the village, was not giving anything. Some say that our days are nearing to an end. I say we have a muddy prowling around. He crawls out in the night and milks the cow until he's filled. Bloated, he rolls back to wherever he's come from. The youngsters are waiting for the milk, but I have nothing for them. How can we live like this? I got plenty of money. Muddies are practically untraceable. This gold will get you a new cow, or at least you can buy some milk on the market. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew you would have had the remedy to our problem. Poor Diddy will be replaced. Alright. We got some places we can visit. We'll send the general there. See if he can bring us back something nice. Check out. Hey, Fen, you beautiful bastard. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. So everybody hates me in this kingdom. My people hate me. My family hates me. Things are not going well. Tavern returned the king today, informing him that the tavern has turned into a brothel. There's nothing the king can do to help. That's lovely. Olivia, the leader of the cult tree, returned to Thornrace for Hellfire follows, who escaped on the ground like for sinners. The king decided to help by sending an agent to hunt the demon down. The hunter helped Orlando. Okay. Alright. Let's see if there's people around the castle I can talk to. Ooh, there are. Let's go to the gardens. Oh man, I was live during the day. No, I was in the evening. I was playing Undertale, but I stopped around 8, 9 o'clock my time because I was just getting frustrated. So I was only on for like an hour and a half. But your support is more than enough. Got my Ireland cap here. I don't know if you can see it. Doesn't look good on my head, so I don't wear it much. I know recent events have been difficult on you girls. Do you mean the battle? Yes, and with Luli gone, I know you miss her too. I do, but it's fine, Father. We're going to be alright. I knew you could defeat the Rodovians. It wasn't the easiest on Maya. She knew some of the people. We almost lost. We had no choice. You know that, right? Yes, I know that, Father. I'm just glad it's all over. Me too. Okay. Well, I spoke to her. Let's go to the bedchamber, talk to the missus. Darling. To be honest, I have no idea what happened. We were losing. All I saw were fewer and fewer of our soldiers on the battlefield. I thought it was all coming to an end. I called for Ivo's army, but no one showed up. He wanted us to be unprepared. He hoped we would be defeated. We gave him our daughter. Why would he do this? He knows we have no rightful heir. He's just a young king. He doesn't know what he's doing. He sent a letter. It arrived this morning. He said himself he hoped we would be defeated, and that he's going to have to finish us off himself. He announced a war. We have won against Rodovia, but I'm not sure we can defeat him. We have lost most of our men. Eric, oh, what are we going to do? He is Australia. I don't understand why we do this. We'll work something out, sweetheart. You shouldn't worry. You're pregnant. We must avoid any complications with the pregnancy, my darling. But how can I not worry? Fine. I'll try not to think about this. But you have to promise me that you will find a solution. Honey, I'm sorry about everything. What are you talking about? We won, didn't we? I know Ivo didn't help, but I thought everything was fine. It isn't. We've made a big mistake. I spoke to Lucilia before the battle. Her neck was covered in bruises. She begged me not to say anything to him about it. I'm going to kill that Wangdote? Not a word I'm familiar with. Bruises? What? This cannot be true. Was it Ivo? I've just spoken to her. But in the letters, she seemed so happy in Atana. We can't let anything happen to her, Eric. We have to get her out there as soon as possible. Who knows what the scum will do to her? I need some time to come up with a plan. Stay strong, honey. We will solve this. I really hope we do. I would never forgive myself otherwise. Alright, let's check out the council chamber for a second. Alright, nothing to say. So let us move on. We move on to the King's Summit. Welcome, and thank you for arriving upon my request. I have asked you all here to seek your guidance, help even. Davern is in danger. As you may know, we just won a battle against Redovia, but a new enemy has arisen. Ivo, King Talon's son, is threatening my people. Even worse, he has my daughter. I fear for her. I suppose you're asking us for soldiers. What would we be up against, do you know? Prior to the battle with Redovia, Talia has offered me 3,000 men. We expect that this is the army Ivo will be bringing against us. Bloody hell. I've heard of bigger armies, to be sure, but I'm not in position of myself to match that. Supposing Corel adds Davern, you still be 2,000 men short. Same with us. Precis, while prosperous as always, has only ever had a small army at hand. 1,000 men is the best we could do. You're forgetting that you won't have to take the battle into an open field. Defending the castle with half as many men as the attacker would surely suffice. Davern can count on all of your help then? Not so fast. For starters, Ivo was most likely preparing for this since his father's death. We don't have nearly as much time to prepare. Get ready and march this far. True, even if we get it right to it, it's not easy to move 1,000 men. If we buck right up, we might get to Grevno just in time. Timing isn't the best, yes, but even if we assume it will work out, it's not that simple, you see. With all these Redovians, I've had quite a challenge in recent weeks myself. Well, you're the main reason they're not here. Wouldn't you agree, Eric? After your recent battle, numerous surviving Redovians have scattered throughout our lands. If you help me get rid of the leftovers, then I will give you my army. I want them all gone. Oh, but why not help the poor folk? Is killing them the only option? Not killing, per se. I don't help them in any way. Eventually, they'll have to move elsewhere, or they'll just die from starvation. Slaughter them, or you would be my advice. Who knows what they brought with them? Barbaric vermin can carry diseases, not to mention the monsters Eric has already had the pleasure of meeting. Trying to survive them will only make them more desperate, so they'll be more likely to be aggressive. I suppose he's not wrong. I'm not a fan of killing, but if I had to choose between my people starving and them, I would choose them. But what is wrong with you all? We should help them. They're people like anyone else. I like you, Eric, so here's my counter-offer. Help any Redovians that you come across, and you'll have my army. Redovians this, Redovians that. I'm tired of this talk. I have no business with them. Yellis is far too distant for them to travel to, and I have nothing to gain from this conversation. I will take my leave. Let him go, the old fool. If Redovians were able to march through the mountains, there isn't much stopping them from marching to Yez. In my opinion, but what do I know? Look, Eric, I reckon it'll take Atana around 19 weeks before they manage to march an army to Davin. Why don't we meet then, and I will see what I can do for you. Let's say, if I don't have any problems with the Redovians then, I will lend you my men. Oh, is this how it is? Are you going to let people starve, Eric? Word gets around. If I hear that you're refusing to help the people of Redovia, then you cannot count on me. How can I support somebody that's indifferent to people suffering? After all, didn't Ivo already call you a monster? Don't prove him right, Eric. Do what you must. I will see you in 19 weeks. I will come around as well. We can go over everything once again. That could have gone better. Varid, I thought you left. I was on my way, and then I ran into one of your daughters. Seems quite mature for her age. You see, a marriage for an army, and I took you for a fool. I could see that I was wrong. What do you say then? I need to gather my thoughts about this. Tana is probably already marching in. They could get here sooner than you think. I could use the company of someone more energetic. The offer stands. If you change your mind, let me know. I'd like to know how many men he had. You'll need to save your supplies in order to prepare for the siege. To put supplies aside, click the plus button in the resource section. When you have gathered enough supplies, they will make a crate of food. To be able to feed everyone during the siege, you will need 5 crates of supplies. Oh boy. So I'm currently getting in 6, 7, 16. I'm getting 16 things of supplies. I paid off my debt. I'm getting plenty of gold. My army's kind of weak. And that'll cost money to pay them too. Alright, let's start with that. We'll start with that. The kings have asked us to complete impossible tasks. And even if we complete some of them, their armies might not arrive in time. We need to find another way to get more men. But who can help us? The lords definitely won't be able to give us any more men after we lost all their troops. Perhaps we can muster their villagers. Every hand counts. We helped them before. It's time them to repay the favor. I don't think many peasants can read those, so sending pigeons won't work. It would be best to send them agents and call for them directly. To invite peasants to the throne room, send an agent to the chosen village on the map. The people kind of hate me. Your Grace, I stopped at an abandoned house on the side of the road. It was full of pans of every sort, size, and shape and color. I don't know who could have had such an obsession with pans, but while searching through them, I found some gold. I think that's a Witcher 3 reference. If so, bravo. Your Grace. The hunter found Volos. We have buried him by the tree. Do you realize there are no more thunderstorms? It really worked, Your Grace. Oh, I'm so grateful for your help. We all are. May the gods have you in their favor. You are a good man. Thank you, Olivia. I'm glad I could help. The happiness of my people means a lot to me. Alright, +3. Your Grace, in order to prepare for the siege, it might be a good idea to make improvements to the castle. Equipment and castle reinforcements might prove vital. I have added a list to your upgrades for you to check. You will see these in your weekly summary. Your Grace, my husband is heavily wounded. He's a local hunter and he had an accident during his last hunt. He was injured by a deer. Its antlers got tangled in his quiver and he was pulled from his horse. He survived only because the strap broke. Otherwise, the deer would have dragged him across the entire forest. He's very sick now. Is there anything you can do to help us? I'll give you gold. This should be enough for you to get medicine or to pay for a healer. Oh, I think I know someone that could help. In fact, this is much gold. I'm sure he will. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, my land has been plundered. I have been robbed by a horde of rampaging Redovians? No, Your Grace, rabbits. It's a serious problem when you're a lettuce farmer. I'll part with gold again. Thank you, Your Grace. I'll invest this wisely. Your Grace, I'm Pauline, a groundbreaking painter. I come with you with a special offer. I have always lived in Davern, so I will come to you first, my king. I bring you my most cherished and valuable painting. Royals are likely to fight over it when I put it on auction, but I wanted to give you a chance to take it before anyone else does. My paintings are known across all the nations, but I don't think I had to tell you that. I know you have a famous one of mine, the one of the Grey Mountains. Yes, of course, it's beautiful. Tell me, what do you have for me, Paladin? I have a painting of the Battle of Brianna. It is a somewhat abstract, full of emotions. It shows the soldiers running toward their enemy. In background, there is a waning moon, and a big fire spans across the whole battlefield. It's called Fire at the Waning Moon. But it just looks like a bunch of squares. It's an impressionist painting, Your Grace. I'm a prisoner in this bold, fantastic, brave art movement. How much did you want for this? I have a special price for you, lower than I can offer anyone else. 12 pieces of gold. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, I am most honored for my paintings to decorate the royal walls. Thank you, Your Grace. Well, let's go for a walk. Let's talk to our beautiful daughter, who I'm considering pimping out for an army. Yes, Father. He told me he'd like to marry you. What? King Varid? But he's old, like really old. Father, you cannot make me marry him. Of all the people, why would you pick him? Hey, I haven't picked anyone yet. I haven't agreed to this offer yet. Wanted to see what you think first. I'm not sure why I knew that you'd never want this. Of course I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I really hope we won't have to. I'm gonna try to not pimp her out. Darling. Varid would like to marry Asalia. He is offering quite a big chunk of an army in return. Oh, really? What made him think that we would let Asalia marry him? We need a prince, not some old fart. He knows we are desperate for soldiers. There might be nothing left of Davern if we lose. Are you suggesting that we should agree to it? Of course not. If we don't gather enough soldiers, then we'll raise place to the ground, all along with us. Ooh, I want a Taurus. I want a Taurus, but I need... Let's go shop. Let's try to catch this Poké. Okay. They can't do that. Why don't we just flee? If we know we're going to lose, what's the point in trying? What sort of king would I be if I left my people to die? We've got to try. We've still got some time to prepare. Hopefully other kings will agree to help us. What are we going to do, Eric? The gods have doomed us. We have no good fortune. Everything has just gone horribly wrong. Sometimes I wish we were just peasants. Calm down. Everything is going to be fine. I will make sure you and the girls are safe during the battle. You shouldn't worry so much. Go and lie down. Fine. I'll try and fall asleep. Wow. She has just fallen into complete despair. I will leave it. Let's go back to the bedroom. I gotta figure out a place to hang this thing. The only place it would work in the council chambers, I would take down this tapestry, and that would kind of piss off the daughter. Whatever. Let's go to the map. Let's go to Kresno first. We'll send the general there. We'll send the witch there. Oh, she's not available. Okay. That's all the agents I have for now. Okay. So reinforce gate. Reinforce walls. Build a moat. A ballista. Hot oil. Mining equipment. Well, I think first things first. Let's reinforce the gate. How's our supply? Good. Let's do 20 again. Let's save and continue. Talk to our general. I have told the villagers you wanted to see them regarding their call to arms. They should be here shortly. Thank you, General. Your Grace, I haven't managed to find the imp the woman was complaining about, but I have prepared a herbal potion to smear around her doors and windows. This should keep the imp out of the house. Thank you for dealing with us. Your Grace, I've come back from that cult of trees. They asked me to go look for a demon called Volos. Apparently it takes the shape of a one-eyed bear. This was not an easy hunt, but I found him. Strangely, he was just outside of our castle walls. I've taken the body to the forest as proof. The folks seem very happy. Awesome. Now I have him back. Your Gracie. We're going to war. We need as many men as possible. Huh, hick. I'm still looking for, what was it? Oh yes, my fishing rod. I am knackered, my leg running off the bandit. What a day that was. Oh my, I can't really read this guy. So I don't think I'm getting him. For the past couple days, weird noises and humming have been coming from the well. At first, we thought someone was planning to trick on us, but no one could survive in the well for almost a week. It could be Vodonyoy. Perhaps he got bored sitting in the lakes and he moved to the well. Maybe he's hungry, or perhaps he just wants a little company. We're not sure, but we would rather not get close to that well. We've been going to the river to collect the water, but it's a chore. I'll send the witch. I need to make the people happy. Your Grace, the butcher at my village keeps throwing bits of leftovers on the path. It rots and smells. I can't sleep because I get a headache from the strong smell. God knows that diseases this pile of rotten meat holds. Please, can you help, Your Grace? I'll send the general. I should probably talk to some of the allies. We're gonna invite Etten, because why wouldn't we? And let's go see if there's anyone to talk to around the castle. There is not. So we will end our week. Oh, I still have an agent, that's right. Let's send our hunter. And let's end our week. Okay. 49 gold. Let's build up our gold a little bit more before we start investing. Let's drop 2 more in there. Save and continue.